Welcome to 2023's Streamer Sorter Extraordinaire featuring me, the streamer. So today on the sorter, that's right, another one, I'm gonna be doing characters, but characters I like. The last personal sorter I did was back in 2022. Quite literally a year ago from now. So we've had a whole year of new Touhou interactions. So we're gonna see maybe I should talk better. If I make a highlight video out of stuff like this, I need to make sure I actually talk in a way that's not insufferable to deal with, but it's okay. Unless somebody else wants to make a highlight video on this, I won't stop you. Hell, I'll even pay you. I will pay you real money. However, I don't know how rates go for this kind of thing, so I don't know if I'd be overpaying you or underpaying you. But content is content. Alright, chat, let me stir my alcohol with a granola bar again. This is the last cup. And more granola in my tummy. So, what I said, this is just base. Nameless? No. This is based on my personal favorite characters. That's it. That's really the whole gimmick. Been a long year. Now, has my opinion of certain characters improved to a point where it's noticeable? Or have nothing changed? The answer will not shock you. It'll be a new year and 22 hours. 1 hour and 40 minutes. Okay. Shot. Are you ready? Number 1. Kongura and Rika. Okay. Are you ready? The answer? Who cares? Why should I care? Like, what? Why? Should I care? Thought I liked Rika. I mean, I don't dislike her, but like, who cares? Compared to Kongura, who cares? I will say, I enjoy the idea of Rika a little more than Kongura, which is a weird thing to say, I'm sure, because Kongura is infinitely cooler of an idea, mind you, but it's fine. Suako and Renko. Now this isn't a hard one at all. For me anyway. Because I could not give less of a shit about anything related to Hifu. And Suako is funny and she is froggy. So, come on now. It's too easy. Kwakama and Wakasaki Hime. So... So like I said, this is based on personal preference from various works, fan works, canon, you name it. Anything and all applies. It's my own personal opinion. It can't be wrong because it's an opinion. If you disagree, you disagree. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Kwakama and Wakasaki Hime. So, I like Wakasaki Hime. But Quack is great. Busy Person Quack has done a lot to paint a picture of this character for me. And there's not much that's really going to change it. I don't want to listen to Love Colored Man. I don't want to listen to that either. I don't want to listen to that. I don't want to listen to that. I don't want to listen to that. Actually, I do want to listen to that. Wait. No, I don't. That's the Reincarnation Dolls to Paris. Oh, I love this song. This is a good song. We're gonna whip Aya. Maribel, Herd, and Seki Banki. I don't think I need to repeat myself, so it's obvious here. I don't even need to talk about Seki Banki. Hisso Tensoku and Yumeimi. Yumeimi is probably my favorite PC98 character. Sariel and Ellen. Sariel is really cool. I like Sariel's design, concept, all that, a lot. Urumi or Yashie. I have no real opinion of Urumi. I never have. Honestly, Yashie, I don't think she'll change very much, but I did appreciate her writing in Touhou 19 quite a bit. I like how the Animal Realm bosses in Touhou 19 were all kind of taken down a peg, and there was a more goober side expressed to their characterization. Saki's comment about Enoko when Yashie beats her up is really nice. Yashie's whole, like, you know, be outsmarted by On made her feel like a right idiot. That was a good one. I like that one. And Yuma's face. Honestly, Yuuma isn't really touched in terms of personality, but Zun just, like, gave her a scrub on the face. And she lost all intimidation factor. Ugh. Okay. Hold on, I gotta take another... chat. Another drink. So... my opinion of Seiya has pretty much always been the same. She's not my character. I don't really care for her either, and most of the time her attitude is just more of an annoyance than anything. The Fortune Teller, however, it's a big mean character. He's a big mean character. He's funny because you can see him get his head split open. That's about it, really. Do I think he's cooler than Seiya? Sure. But my opinion of Seiya is quite low because, for the most part, her characteristics just kind of get on my nerves. Marissa and Keiki. Now, as you know, I'm not a huge Marissa fan. I don't hate Marissa, but I don't, like, super love Marissa. It's more like when Marissa shows up, it's like, okay, there's Marissa. Like, I just expect her to show up, but I'm not really excited to see her. Keiki, on the other hand, I'm not really excited to see her either. In fact, I barely care about Keiki either. She's kind of funny, I guess, but not much else to her than that. I don't hate Marissa. I don't hate Marissa. Alright, I don't hate her. Chiari and Kurumi. Okay, I don't like Chiari. I don't like Chiari. Chiari's outfit is stupid, and her concept, she's like purple Shion. But a lot of people latched on to her, because she's just like me, for real, for real. What, depressing, poorly dressed, and living in hell? Yeah, definitely you, for real, for real. That's gonna make some people mad. Kurumi, on the other hand, I mean, Lotus Land Story, Stage 2, fires funny lasers, little vampire girl, not much else to her than that. I don't have much of an opinion on Kurumi, but, like, I have an opinion on Chiari, and I think my opinion on Chiari is lower than my lack of opinion on Kurumi. You can get mad if you want, chat. It's my sorter. But the fact of the matter is, Chiari was the weakest character in Touhou 19 for me by far. And when I first saw her, I knew immediately that I did not care about her. I can't help it. She's too ragged and scraggly. But I feel like she's the kind of character that people think of like Tomoko or whatever her name is, or like Bochi. Like, she's a social outcast, recluse, inept, all kinds of things that are just like me, for real, you know what I mean? So she's a draw for people like that. She's friends with Orin? Everybody's a friend of Orin. It comes free with your fucking Touhou character. Best secondary work so far. By far. Alright, I'm gonna say something, you might not like it. Because I'm going to agree with you, but I'm going to agree with you for the wrong reasons. I agree she has the best secondary works because 9 times out of 10, Yuuma is involved in them. And that's the only reason I think that. So, you might not like that opinion, but that is how I feel. Anyway, Medicine and Merlin. Medicine, I like Medicine. I have come to appreciate Medicine more in recent times, but honestly, Medicine still just has so much against her in terms of early character popularity. Like, you almost forget she was introduced in Touhou 9 when you think about all the characters surrounding her. But there are a lot of times where people try to use her, and they do a good job writing her, and I can appreciate her character a lot. Just recently, Mystia, for example, I really liked Medicine's character in Mystia's Isekai. It was very nice. And I like the themes that they play around with her. But ultimately, Medicine is not much of a character for me, despite all that, and it's kind of a shame. Merlin, on the other hand, I actually like the Prism Rivers quite a bit. Merlin is not my favorite, but she is my second favorite one. I dig her. Yoshika and Rukoto, not really fair because Rukoto is Rukoto. But honestly, I've never been a huge fan of Yoshika anyway. Sara and Tenshi, that's not even fair at all. Tenshi is one of my favorite characters ever since I read Wild and Horned Hermit because the way she conducts herself is just a lot of fun. I haven't read any doujin involving her like back in the past, and I have to wonder how different it is for how I view her from things like AOCF and WA. Because, like, there's definitely the whole sadomasochism dynamic with her for a lot of characters. And I have to wonder if I'd even like old fan works with her because I feel like her character representation would be completely different. So it's a weird one being a Tenshi fan if you don't really like the old style of work for her. I like her being a brat, but I don't really like her being a masochist. That's really it. Can I enable mouse view? Why do you need to see my mouse? I'm telling you what I'm clicking on. I'm clicking on Tenshi. I had my mouse view on one of these before, but now I have a different capture and it doesn't have mouse view. I'm clicking on the things I say I'm clicking on. It's not like you won't be able to see when the whole thing's said and done. Ayaya and Pacholti. So Pacholti is a classic character, pretty good character. I think a lot of people really like her. She's another one of those characters I think that attracts the just like me for real, because you know, she feels like a social recluse. She's an introvert. She spends all day reading, and she's very sassy. So you know, just like me for real. Aya, on the other hand, people hate Aya because she's an proactive go-getter who's friends with everyone. That's not like me at all. Not at all. However, I like Aya a lot. Why do I like Aya a lot? I can sit here and lie to you all goddamn day, but, well, the truth of the matter is, I think she's awesome. I think she's really cool. I like how whatever she has written, it feels natural. You can include her in a lot of works. She's very versatile. I like her buddy. I like her friend, Momiji. I like her style. I like her themes. And I'm going to take a drink before I say this. She has a cute butt. Alright. Mugetsu and Yamami. I like Yam. Yam is pretty good. Important. It is important. It's very important. I don't care about Mugetsu. Who the fuck cares about Mugetsu? Nobody cares about Mugetsu. They only pretend they care about Mugetsu because they like Gengetsu, and it feels weird to say they don't like Mugetsu. Yamame. My opinion of Yamame has fluctuated. It used to be whatever, and it's definitely been positive ever, like, since the times I've used her in different games. I like the idea of her running a candy store And I like the Mystia Izakaya version where, you know, she's an architect. I mean, it's not even really the version. That game adheres to canon pretty nicely. She's quite popular in the underworld. She's a good architect. The sweets thing is all fanon though, for sure. But Yam is surprisingly popular within the underworld itself. But I always kind of viewed her as just like potato dress girl. But I've come to appreciate her a lot in not even recent years, more than a couple years now. She's never been like super high on my favorites list, but whenever I see Yam, I enjoy. Oh shit. Oh, that character's in here. Miyaguchi Mizuchi. Oh, those her official colors, chat, or is this an interpretation? Her colors are neat. The faded blue, the light blue eyes, and the red prison stripes, pretty cool. It's official, and the gold shackle. Okay, that's pretty neat. Cool design. But like, I don't know anything about this character, so how could I possibly like this character? Racing and Renosuke. Chat, is it fair to say that almost everybody who got into Touhou had Racing in their top 5 at some point? Would you say that's fair? Because I feel like that's pretty common for a lot of people. Myself included. Not me. I'm an exception. Her theme was my number 1, but I never really liked her. Top 10, but you have a point? I see. So what I'm seeing is I'm lying to the streamer, I'm lying to the streamer, I'm lying to the streamer. Streamer is correct, I'm lying to the streamer. That's what I read in chat right there. Okay, good talk, chat. I'm glad we communicated with each other, as per usual. But Racing actually has a reputation like that of being popular for new people until they find more characters and appreciate more. There's something overtly appealing about her design, but you know, there's only so much there for you to be into, and then you learn about more characters, and then you start to attach more to them, and then Racing falls a bit behind. Her popularity never really waned super hard, but she's definitely one of Touhou's earliest favorites, I find. Although I've said this before, but when I was getting into Touhou, when I played 6, 7, and 7.5. My top 3 was Reimu, Yukari, and Yomu. That was my top 3. Early on with those 3 games, those are my top 3. Reimu has not changed too much, but Yomu and Yukari have significantly changed. Debuni. Sega, I don't really like Sega. I don't mind her as much as I used to, but I think that's just because different interpretations have painted her nicer. But honestly, I just don't really like the character. That's all it is to it. And Seiden's inclusion in Touhou 19 is neat, but it's not moving mountains for me. She's still just a whatever bunny, and I have no real opinion of her. But at the very least, no real opinion is better than not a very good opinion. Lunasa and Oku. So, not so little known secret, chat. I'm actually not a huge Oku fan. Oku is a very popular character. People love Oku. I've never been huge on Oku. I like Satori and Orin a lot more. I don't even like her themes that much compared to other essay tracks. This is a bit unfortunate. I don't think she's a bad character. I think she's really funny in M1. Like, really funny. But I don't know. There's just something about her that I never really got into. That, like, other people did. So for me, she's just always been like... she's just been a character. And Lunasa, like I said earlier, I like the Prison Rivers. And Lunasa is my favorite. Ellie and Kogasi. Well... I like Ellie's design based on the diary art, but how could I not? How could I not? Who doesn't like Kogasa? Kogasa's great. Kogasa, well, there's a lot of things I could say about Kogasa, but I've said them before, and I don't need any more incriminating clips before, you know, I don't need that. So, she's fun. She's silly. She's adorable. Her antics always bring smiles and joy to those who watch her. She's also very capable at her craft as well, so she's no whatever character in that sense. I appreciate the effort she puts in. I feel bad for her when it doesn't work out. And honestly, I just want to see her succeed in what she tries to do. That's why I'm glad she's such a well-trained metalsmith or blacksmith, whatever. She's so good at that. But, you know, I like her. Not her spell cards, though. She's a fucking annoying boss in UFO. God, I hate her spell cards. But I do appreciate. I really like her theme as well. And also, heterochromia is cool. No matter what anyone says, no matter how edgy it may be, I think two colored eyes is always awesome. Mistia and Kasume. Well, Kasume is Kasume. Mistia, however, I love that little bastard. I like Mistia's Izakaya Mistia a lot, because that Mistia combines both traits of two different fandom Mistias, where Mistia is a goober and Mistia is a mature, respected proprietress. But Mistia's Izakaya makes her a respected proprietress without giving up her goober nature. It's a good, lovely combination of the two. It's fantastic. It's my favorite interpretation of Mistia I've ever seen. The one that runs her business with pride, takes it very seriously, but she's also completely lacking in a lot of knowledge in a lot of areas, and the higher, like the more experienced yokai, kind of like they don't really respect her initially, stuff like that, you know. So it's a good blend between the two different like archetypes to the character. I find it meets in the middle in a way that makes you feel like that is Mistia. That is Mistia. Hardworking, determined, a little dim-witted, but really she tries her best. And that's the Mistia I like the most. Oh. What the hell am I? Shimmy. So, Shimmy is a popular character. I actually don't like her very much. Shimada is not a very popular character, but I like her because she's goofy. I think she's very goofy. She hasn't really shown up in much of anything at all since her appearance in Touhou 18, which isn't too surprising. But her dance pose is goofy. Her outfit is very silly, and I just kind of dig her outfit and her overall design. But there's really not much to go off personality-wise, so it's purely a cosmetic pick. But like I don't really like Shimmy that much. Shimmy is a character for some people. Some people really like Shimmy Omanu, but I just don't. I think that she just sets up for a lot of unique perspectives for different works because she's so small. But ultimately, for me, it's just... I don't know. I don't like Seija, so... You know. I guess it's not too surprising that I don't like Shimmy that much. I've also... Ever since I've discovered the whole, like, how Seija got Shimmy involved in the plot of 14, I like them even less. Because they're a popular pairing, but, like, Seija literally just ran up and fucking lied to Shimmy about everything. And then Shimmy got involved, but that's all okay because now they're friends. And I don't like that idea very much. But it's okay because they're friends. And, you know, Shimmy was actually a bit of a troublemaker herself the whole time. A little bit of a hooligan. I get they can be friends if you want, but I don't like the way their friendship came about at all. It feels very dishonest. And as a result, I don't particularly enjoy either character. They are still friends, yes. They are. Grimoire of Usami kind of paints that into the light. No, Grimoire of Usami does it. Because Shimmy fucks with the fireworks or something like that, and Seija mentions that she's kind of like, you know, impressed by it. So they still have a good relationship from that front. But the relationship was built on lies, and I don't like that. Obviously, relationships can change, and that's definitely fine in that sense. But for me, it's I don't like the initial relationship that was created between the two of them. I don't like reading people defend that. Yeah, okay, Seija gaslit Shimmy into using her mallet and fucking with everything for the sake of fucking with everything. But it's okay now. Her behavior is acceptable because now they don't mind each other's company. And it's like, okay. So I don't really like the way that all came to be. And if you disagree with me, that's fine. Me disliking a character pairing doesn't affect you in the slightest. I'm over here talking about Aya's butt. And they're like, hello? What does that have to do with anything? Streamer, what are you talking about? But you see what I mean? These things are irrelevant to you, but they are relevant to me. Oh look, it's Puppy. I like Puppy. Mitsugashira Inoko. Cerberus, not Cerberus. Rokako is a character that I've always found myself liking for one random reason or another. However, Inoko is probably my favorite character from 19 at this point. I really like Paten as well. I like her theme too. But I like the Puppy because I'm a sucker, I guess. I can't help it. I like the little bit of story we've gotten to her involving Marissa. I like her design. I like her dance. Puppy. On and Kaneko. I don't like Kaneko very much. However, I like On quite a bit. On is a character whose popularity I wish was higher. But at the same time, I can guarantee that on my sorter, she's not going to be very high. And then I understand why, what the issue comes from. She doesn't do enough compared to other characters to boost up for me. And when I think, damn, I wish she was more popular, I feel like a lot of people feel in a similar vein to me, where they like her, but not more than other characters, and it gets her pushed back so far that it feels like you don't actually like her. Kaneko is so pretty. Look, man, you can be honest with me. We don't judge here. It's her mountains of faith, isn't it? It's her mountains of faith. That's the only thing she's got over the other two. And even then, Snai usually rivals her quite significantly. What do you mean, nah, bro? You think I'm wrong? How am I wrong? How am I wrong? I am not wrong. I just said I wouldn't judge. There's some pretty ass art. I'm gonna assume that the way you wrote that, I'm going to interpret the way that I think you meant it, and I'm not going to interpret negatively. That said, I don't really like the character's overall design anyway, so, you know, that's just me. I'd rather the Buffy. Ah-oon. Ah-oo. I do not like Sumireko. I don't care about the catfish. Okay, well that's not fair. That is simply unfair. Sanyo is... I don't even know what to say about Sanyo, to be honest with you. Everything about Sanyo's character checks every box of what streamer does not like. Like, literally every box. It's almost depressing how many things she hits of things I do not like in characters. And then we have Ruma. Meow. Meow. I've tried to explain Ruma before. It's impossible to explain Ruma. You try to explain Ruma, it never works. Why is Ruma popular? I don't fucking know, man. She just is. She's neat. She's got cool potential. Osana Reimu, simple design, easy to draw. Great introductory character to creative processes. Just a simple, innocent, not too complicated character who's fun to do. And she's got a funny pose and a funny catchphrase. So many boxes. Can I explain any more than that? Not really. Not really. It's just how she is. Tay and Reimu. Now, I don't hate Tay. I like Tay. Tay's pretty cool. What is this music? Oh, I can't play this. No. I like Taco Man music. Oh. I like Tay. Tay is cool. I've never had a problem with Tay. Although my appreciation for her has gone up over time from what it was originally. Reimu, however, is one of my favorite characters in the series. I think she's a really strong protagonist. Not strong in the sense that she's obviously unbeatable, but strong in the sense that there's a lot about her character that I find very nice and very fun. Her character in the video games is kind of bland, but the written works take a lot of time to delve into her more human side and explore her vices. And honestly, it's not a bad time to see her kind of eat shit for her antics and see her attitude towards others. I think she's pretty well-rounded, pretty fleshed out, fun character. She's not just walking out there and winning for no reason, and the written works definitely focus more on the human side of the character, giving her actual, like, you know, endearing character traits. That said, well, some people don't like Reimu for one reason or another, but every single piece of canon that I've seen of Reimu has only added to the character for me, and as a result, she is still one of my favorite characters to this day, and she will continue to be one of my favorite characters for a long time. I have not read any of the new CDS or Lotus Eaters. I don't really plan to until it's finished, because I can't keep up on monthly manga releases without getting bored, so yeah. I know there's a lot of things I miss in the moment. People love posting about the latest chapters. I saw Satori wrapped up in bandages and everybody loves showing off her tummy. I get it. I understand. But I'm not really interested in reading it chapter by chapter. I'd rather just wait for it to finish, which it will eventually. Maybe in 5 years. Who fucking knows? Akio and Zamu. Okay, Zamu's actually my second least favorite character from 19 because she's one of those characters that pisses me off because, like the Lunarians, everything just goes her way because fuck you, it goes her way. Also, her outfit is ugly. There, I said it. I think her outfit is ugly. Her theme is cool, but yeah, for the most part, she just reminds me of Lunarians, but from hell. Where everything she does is all keikaku dorida, and then she, you know, everything works out to her favor, and yada 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 yada. Boring ass character. That's my opinion. Akio, however, I like this little goober. Watching this little goober go out and do things. Her struggle with, you know, deciding whether or not to reincarnate or to live out her life peacefully in this new Gensokyo. It's an aspect that's not really explored in canon, of course, but it is an interesting idea. Gensokyo is no longer really a place that she needs to continue her reincarnation cycle, and she has friends that she would miss if she left. So does she continue to live out her life as the 9th iteration, or does she pass away early to prepare for the reincarnation? I hope the answer is that she sticks around. I'm okay with her being the end of the Hieda line if it means she gets to have a happy life, personally. Yeah, I think my issue with Zamu is that every single story always ended the same way. With, haha, Zamu knew exactly how it was gonna go. You're all dancing to the palm of her hand. But, like, that was literally every story in the game. She's boring. Yeah, I agree. I think she's boring because there doesn't seem to be any real flaw to her character. I like the Lunarians. She's really strong because Zun said so, and everything goes according to her plan because Zun said so. You know what I like about Yashie in 19 is that she learns serious humility. In 17, she kind of felt like Zamu. Everything went according to her plan. She was cunning, conniving, and then 19 was like, haha, you lost to a dog, idiot. And then she got depressed over it. It puts, you know, the humility in a character makes them more interesting to me. Seeing characters fail makes them more believable.
That's why characters like Kaneko don't do much for me, because it never feels like Kaneko fails. Kaneko gets responsible for different incidents, even when said incidents are resolved and it's like, Kaneko did it, and everybody goes, Kaneko! Kaneko's not actually there to take responsibility at all, so it doesn't really feel like she's learned anything from her actions. And the Lunarians and Zamu are kind of the same, where it's just like everything they do just works out because it works out. Because you need a character like that. As a result, I don't very much enjoy them. That's really all it is. I don't like flawless characters. That's why Reimu became such a better character to me when I started reading the written works, because it exposed every negative you could possibly think of for the character. She was no longer just main character who solves every incident because she is Hakure. It was now, this is a girl who has a very hard, like, large responsibility but she's still, at the end of the day, just like a human girl who's full of vice. She's greedy, she's opportunistic, she's lazy. This is a character that I enjoy watching. Nobody likes watching a flawless character. Nobody likes watching a character where everything goes their way. Nobody likes watching overpowered characters. I want to see a character eat shit. If I can see a character eat dirt and then things go their way, I will believe it more than if they never eat dirt and then things go their way. Why do you think Jiren is such a boring villain? He's not even a villain. He's a boring antagonist because he's just, oh, bad thing happened, now he's strong, and then bad thing happened again, and now he's very strong and also a loner. I don't fucking care about Jiren. His backstory, I could write his backstory on a piece of toilet paper on the shitter. And, like, that's bad. He's lame. He's very lame. He's not interesting at all. So it's like, I don't care if he's super strong, because to me, he doesn't feel like he earned any of his strength at all. Because his backstory of, oh, he was weak and then he became strong, and then he was still weak, so he became even stronger. Like, that doesn't do anything for me, because you can literally explain it within a matter of 20 seconds. That's his entire character arc. I don't get to see anything. It's only explained to me. I'm just supposed to be like, yep, you're in a strong. I get that. Lame as shit. Anyway, moving on. I hate Satono. I hate Mai. Skoishi? My opinion of Skoishi is neutral. Doremi and Yugi? Nowadays it's probably Doremi. Moko and Chirno? Oh, man. Alright, well, I'm gonna click Moko, and you motherfuckers are gonna just not agree. You're gonna be like, Streamer's lying. Streamer's lying. He just doesn't want Moko to be lower. No. No, that's not how it is. That's not how it is. I still like Moko. I think Moko's cool. I just think a lot of the time the works surrounding her are not exactly what I want to see, because they're more on a serious, depressing, or violent side. And for the most part, I like when Touhou characters are Gubu, you know? Gubu is my preferred genre of Touhou. But Moko never really fits into role of Gubu. Chirbo, on the other hand, like, you know, she's pretty Gubu, but like, she's also not my favorite character. She's not my favorite fairy by any means either. I don't not like her, but there are a lot of other fairies that I enjoy more. I like the more it's weird, because it's like, I like Sunny and Lily a lot, and I wouldn't even say Sunny and Lily are too different in their hyperactivity to Chirno. But there's something about Chirno that doesn't quite hit me the same way as those two. I like her friend more. I like Dai's reservedness a lot more. But it's not, again, it's not like I dislike Chirno. I don't dislike her at all. But there's just something about, like, Sunny, for example, that I see similarly to Chirno, but for some reason I like Sunny a lot more than Chirno. I don't know why that is. I couldn't tell you. Maybe it's just physical appearance. Maybe that's all it is. Oh. Did I change the chat? Did I change the title? Did I change the title? Can anyone tell me? Oh. Okay, good. Alright, Shion Nazrin. So, as you know, my opinion of Shion is that I don't mind her. I think she can be a fun character. But I quite obviously don't like her nearly as much as her sister. And then Nazrin is I mean, I like Nazrim even without all the funny rat nonsense. I don't know. I guess I just like the mouse girl. I like her attitude. I like her design. I don't even like her theme that much. I just think she's neat, you know? She's neat in the kind of way that Ruma is neat, I suppose. Small little creature. Did I click her? I did. Ron and Tojiko. I mean, Ron's just imposing. Ron's cool. Ron's mystique. For the fact that she doesn't get to show up at anything. Minus 19, of course. Adds to her character a lot. But also, there's a lot of fan work, so you get to work with her. Tojiko is the latest, pretty much the latest case of unfortunate mid-boss syndrome, where she only exists as a mid-boss and not really a character. So as a result, she gets nothing really compared to Miko and Futo, which is kind of a shame, because her design and idea is neat, but she really just kind of exists, you know? Ron, however, like, it's very hard not to have exposure to Ron. Oh, did you see what I did there? That's a reference, you know, there's the old meme, you know, the Super Tenko meme. But my point is, Ron is, like, when you're looking at fan works, Ron's a pretty easy character to run into by accident because she's just so, you know, she's popular. She's involved. Stuff like that. And I mean, how could you not think a nine-tailed fox is cool? Especially when you can make her... Anyway, back to the match. You like that seamless cut? That cut was so seamless, it seemed like I said something, but then I, like, the VOD, like, tripped, and then you didn't get to hear it. Why are you weirding me? I didn't even say anything. See, that's exactly what I mean, chat. I didn't even fucking say anything, and you immediately filled in the blanks, and your mind went somewhere it shouldn't have gone. And now you're blaming me for it. You're the one who thought of it. I did nothing. It's your fault. What were you going to say? I'm not going to tell you, because no matter what I say, you won't believe me. You're just going to think that whatever isn't you thought I was going to say is what I'm going to say, no matter what I say. So it doesn't matter what I say anymore. There's no reason to defend myself, and no reason to explain myself. I already lost this battle, okay? Okay. Bring Aya back. Speaking of Aya, that's Aya's boss. Well, superior, but... Luna Child. Fun fact, Luna used to be my favorite fairy. Because when I was a younger man, all those years ago, I really liked those characters who were quiet, somber, you know, reserved. Characters like Bachi, you know, those kinds of characters. They always have half-closed eyes. They're soft-spoken. They're a bit reclusive. Stuff like that. Those are popular characters that get with many demographics because they're just like me, for real, for real. But at some point down the line, watching Sunny Milk bounce off the wall was just too much to pass up. So I became a lot more interested in watching Sunny Milk bounce off the wall than watching Luna sit in silence and read a book and go, yes, good moonlight. I don't know why that happened. I couldn't tell you, but it is what happened. Maybe that's why I never really liked Patchy as much as I should have. I still like her, mind you, but times change, old man. I like drill hairstyle girls. Alright, I'll make something clear. I don't like Jun because she has drills. I like Jun because she is Jun. That's all. Different aspects of her design onto other characters doesn't really influence my opinion on them. If a character wears jewelry, that doesn't matter. If a character wears a cool coat, that doesn't matter. If a character has the same hairstyle, that doesn't matter. It's Jun I like. 100%. It's all on Jun. It's not aspects of Jun. It is all 100% what makes Jun Jun. Anyway. She also has a cute butt. Anyway. Hello, Genji. And Yuka. I like Yuka. Yuka's one of those characters that I feel gets an unfortunate reputation due to fandom. I actually really like the Misty as Izakaya Yuka. because it plays on the whole, like, yep, she has a bad reputation, but ultimately she's very chilled out, she's very relaxed. She does like to poke fun at people, but because she's so strong, people usually take her teasing as like, oh geez, I gotta get out of there. But her attitude towards the people's opinion of her is it's indifferent, but she cares about, like, I like the idea that she cares only because she doesn't want the flowers to suffer at her because of her reputation. Misty as Izakaya Yuka might be my favorite Yuka I've ever seen, because it paints her in such a nice, relaxing, and just chilled out light. And even Harvest Yuka did a good job with that as well. The idea that Yuka doesn't want to be perceived like that for the sake of flowers, the sake of other things besides just hers, because she couldn't give a rat's ass. But also, like Fantasy Maiden, whereas Yuka is cool too, where she's definitely one scary bitch. But I think my favorite Yuka nowadays is one that's very mellowed out, very easy to get along with, and only scary if you do something to actively hurt flowers. That's what I like. In 1 hour, it is the new year. In 1 hour. Minariko and Unzan. Now, Minariko is a character that exists, and I have come to appreciate her a lot more than I used to. Her and her sister never really did much for me, but I like the idea of her, and regardless of her bumper crop. That was good wordplay, streamer. Thanks, chat member, I know. Regardless of that, I think she's a pretty neat character, and I can appreciate when she's utilized. But for the most part, she's one of those niche characters that gets like a really talented artist behind her, and then not a lot of people really do much with the character. Which is a shame, because I feel like with the way she is, she could be used in a lot of different ways, but ultimately she's just not as popular as others. Tsukasa Nitori. I am not actually a huge Tsukasa fan. Pretty sure she's the most popular character to crawl out of 18. Nitori, on the other hand, I dig Nitori. I actually like Nitori when she's kind of rude, as opposed to pre-fighting games Nitori, where she's like scaredy cat. I like her with her attitude. I just think she's goofy more than anything. Her enormous backpack, her inventing, her size being 4'3", she's a goofball. But Nitori is far from my favorite character. I will say, chat, though, I prefer my Nitori to be compact. You know what I mean? That's what I prefer. I prefer compact Nitori. I don't need ballistics on my Nitori. Okay? I don't need none of that. Not interested in that. Kokoro and Junko. I don't actually care about Junko at all. Her idea and concept is neat, but she's very, because of her concept, she's extremely limited in what you can do with her. So I guess if you really like that one aspect of her, then sure, that's cool. But honestly, there's not much this character does for me, other than exist and piss me off as a boss fight. Kokoro, on the other hand, spins. She's awesome. She do be spinning. Thank you for the raid, Christian. Oh my god. No, get that out of here. No. No! No! No. No! No! Yes! 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 I like Kokoro. You know what I like about Kokoro? I like Kokoro because she's extremely animated in a lot of fan works to make up for the fact that she can't express herself on her face. I like her design. I like her overall presentation. And, well, depending on the artist, I like her legs. And that's where the streamer disappears. Goodbye, streamer! Ah! You can't blame me. Mamizo and Rika. Chad, I could say words here, but I don't think there's any words I could say that I haven't said 1,000 times. So I'm just gonna say I don't like Mamizo, and we're gonna move on. Riguru or Oranji? You can't see her legs. You don't understand. You didn't see the test? There's a test. The amount of skin you can see through her dress is a tell on how not safe for work the artist is. It's crazy how effective it is. Just say it. Just say it. Alright, so what do we have to compare here? We have Wriggle and we have literally who? Well, I don't even really need to want to explain myself. Ooh, that's a, ooh. Okay, so we have Amazing Frog and the other one. Now, let me get this straight. Stop panicking. Stop panicking. Cut that out. Stop panicking. I have no problem with Snai, all right? I don't have a problem with her. I think she's a fine character. I do kind of feel bad though because I feel like nobody got hit with the horny stick quite as badly as her. So it's hard to just enjoy the character for her merits without somebody, you know, intensifying certain aspects to her. However, she's not my favorite character. Not even close. And the thing is, I don't really even particularly care about Suako either, but Suako is funny to me because she's so goofy. But so she doesn't even do anything. She's literally just a small girl with a funny hat, but then people look at her and they're like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? That's just it. It's just one of those natural reactions to the character. You see her and you're just like, dude, that's my character right there. You know what I mean? Like, she's just so fucking memeable in that sense. So, I can't help but, like, enjoy her based on that. Which is really a bad reason to like a character. Though, there's not really a bad reason to like a character. You can like a character for whatever reason you want. But in my opinion, liking a character because they make you giggle, because they make you go, haha, they're a joke. That feels like a bad reason. But honestly, for as far as Suako goes, not a lot of the character in general. So I just see her and I think she's a gooby. That's pretty much it. I don't care about Renko. Hat and Show. Dude, Show deserves so much more than Zun gives her. Just so much more. It's not fair. Her design is cool, her story is cool, the idea of her is cool, everything about her is cool. She's a fucking tiger. What do we get from her? Nothing in canon, and her being a klutz and fanon. That's all we get. Being a Show fan sounds like suffering. Absolutely suffering. Because no cool aspect of your character is ever actually shown. It's always just the butt of a bad joke that quickly overstays its welcome, or no canon appearance at all, because fuck you, Luigi! And then you have Hat. Hat talks like a girl. Like a girl. That's all I got, really. She's got a funny name. I don't particularly care about her. Her appearance feels random. Do I hate her, though? Not really. I kind of like her dynamic with Aya when she shows up in places. But ultimately, when it comes to Aya and Hatate, Aya is just in a whole different league of a character for me. And I can't really look at both of them and be like, yeah, they're both Crow Tengu, so obviously I like Hat. That's not really the case. It has nothing to do with them being a Tengu. I just like Aya. I just like Aya. Alright, Show, Kwakama, and Eiki. I'm actually not a huge Eiki fan, never have been. I always felt like something about her outfit just didn't really do much for me. Very unfortunate. I don't dislike her, though, by any stretch of the imagination. She's perfectly fine, but she really is just one of those characters that exists for me. And when she shows up in a certain role, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense for her. But yeah, it's just... I get nothing out of her. This is one of my favorite characters in recent times. I love this little bastard so much. She's such a... I don't even know how to explain it. I can't even explain it, but when I look at her, I just think, God damn it. You little bastard. But like, she's not like a fairy, you know? She's not like a pushover. She's not just a little bastard that you can kind of like hold your hand on your head and she can't hit you. She's a big fucking deal. She's scary. She is scary. But then I see her and I'm like, haha, big sheep. Goofball. Absolute goofball. Also the sharp teeth thing. I don't know, I really like that trope. So yeah, Yuma's a character who ended up becoming extremely popular for me. I like her a lot. And it's only ever continued to go up ever since. Monkey and Kana, easy. Maribel and Kana. I have no real opinion of Kana at all. Luis and Takane. Luis is just Luis, dude. Lily and Yumeimi. Oh man. Okay, well, I mean, Lily is like, I don't even know how to describe Lily. When I see Lily nowadays, I just, I pop off. This is your fault, chat. Whenever I see Lily, I pop the fuck off. I'm like, yo, Lily's here! But like, she's a nothing character. She doesn't do anything. She literally just shows up and goes, "How did I see you?" And then she leaves. That's her whole role and everything. But whenever I see her, I'm like, yo! Roll out the red carpet. She's here, the star of the show. So she has been memed into popularity for me. Yumeimi is cool, but I would like Yumeimi to show up more than what she has already shown up in. That'd be nice. Nuhuju and Gubu. Okay. Well, I think Nue is pretty cool. But, well, I've never disliked Flandre. I don't know how I feel about current canon Flandre, mostly because I don't know what she's doing. But, Flandre is Flandre. And I've come to really like the certain interpretation of Flandre. The one that is on the more childish side. And I like when she tries to do things for her sister. I think it's nice. I think it's heartwarming. I don't like the psycho versions of her that make her the cold-blooded killer. But I like her when she is Gubu. Sariel and Futo. Futo cracks me the fuck up. One of the funniest characters in the entire series. You can write her in so many different ways, and almost all of them can be funny. Oh, she throws plates? Oh, those are Miko's plates. She constantly breaks and has to replace them. Oh, she likes fire? Oh, she sets fire to everything, and she intends to do so at any given opportunity. She's just completely out of touch 90% of the time, even though she's not really out of touch in canon. Small little bastard. So, yeah, she's one of those goobers. Like, consistently, no matter which role you put her in, she is usually good for comedic effect. So that's why I like her. Yumeko and Meiling. I mean, Meiling's awesome. Yashie and Sunny Milk. That's not even a contest. Sunny Milku. Daiose and Fortune Teller. I've always been a fan of Daiose's personality. Of course, her personality is completely fan-given, so there's that. My favorite Daiose is the Daiose that is more, she's more on the shy side, timid, shy, but she hangs out with Chirno, and she often acts as a kind of voice of reason to Chirno. Like, if Chirno gets over and over her head, Dai will be there to kind of, like, be like, hey, maybe don't do that, or, like, are we sure we should do, she basically voices concern for Chirno's actions. Of course, Chirno doesn't often listen. But I like the dynamic she has with Chirno. She's the meek older sister, and Chirno is the rambunctious little sister. That's the dynamic I like for them quite a lot. I do not like my Tereda. Satori and Kagero. I don't have any problems with Kagero, but the Marshmallow Girl over here is one of my favorite characters. Chat, I can't help but feel like if I pick Satori up, she'd weigh like 20 pounds. Like, she would actually just be like a pillow. There's no weight to her at all. She just looks soft. I don't know how really to express myself other than to say it like that, but she just looks soft. I don't know. That's all I can say. Ben and Kurumi. The Sakumo sisters don't do anything for me. Well, they do more than me than Shiari. Miji and Mioi. I don't really know what's going on with Mioi, and my opinion of the character is pretty flaccid. Momiji, on the other hand, it's... come on, man. That's a wolf girl with a sword. 90% male demographic vote. I am one of those males. Alright? How can you make a character like this and not think a guy thinks it's cool? Come on now. Kikuri and Merlin? Yeah, Merlin. Kikuri is neat, but whatever. Raiko and Hikatia? Hikatia is a lot more of a character than Raiko, but Raiko is dressed really nice. That's really it. Yukari and Yoshika? I don't like the image that they use for Yukari, but I like Yukari. Mai, I hate Mai. Sara, I still hate Mai. Ayaya? Ohina is okay. My opinion of Ohina is not exactly high, but I wouldn't put it at low. More like she confuses me as a character sometimes. Aya, though, stays consistent. Pachi, of course. Kyoko and Suika. Now, I like Kyoko a lot. I've come to appreciate Kyoko. I like her with Mistia and their band. She's, you know, she's very hyperactive, and those characters are fun to watch get up into antics. But Kyoko isn't really that popular, so there's not a lot of different works with her. However, there is the really good one where Angry Dog Noises originates from. I really like that manga. It's very nice. She goes in to wake Nue up, and Nue goes 5 more minutes. So Kyoko just starts counting to 5 minutes next to Nue, and then she hits 5 minutes, and she tries to wake Nue up again, and Nue's like, ugh. And then Byakuren walks in, and it's like, Nue, get up! And Nue is immediately up. So Kyoko, that interpretation of Kyoko is fantastic. I like when she's a puppy, and she is a puppy. However, unfortunately, Suika is Suika. I have liked Suika since the moment I saw her in 7.5, and my opinion of her has only gone up because she is also a goober. But despite being a goober, she is also quite smart. The whole goober act is just that. It is an act. It is played up a lot in fanon, but the character is quite intelligent and very aware of the situations that go on around her, which I can appreciate. But I like everything she does. You just like little goofballs too much? Well, they're fun. They're fun characters. I like watching them run around and do silly stuff because it makes me laugh and it makes me smile. And it's like, yeah. I don't need every character to be involved in a super serious melodramatic moment. Sometimes I just like watching Seeker run around with her arms out like an airplane, you know? Sometimes that's all I need to make me happy. I'm not that hard to please. I don't need an expertly crafted story. I just need a gooboo. That's all I need. Kyoko, no. Yamame and Mayumi. Mayumi, in my opinion, is very whatever. Yam, I already mentioned. Mugetsu, Eika, I feel bad for Eika, but honestly, I don't care about her in the slightest, so that is what it is. She's what I used to think was pretty neat, and I don't mind her at all, but ultimately there's just a lot more interesting characters than her. Mimi and Remilia. Remilia is one of my favorite characters. Remilia is a very varied character in how she is portrayed. There's so many different ways you can paint her, and all of them are interesting, from serious to goofy. There's a lot of different dynamics with different characters you could have with her. I like a lot of the times where she presents herself in a very noble way, but then something on screen completely goes against that. For example, the high chair from Silent Sinner in Blue, where she gets in her seat in the rocket and it's a fucking high chair, but it's like Remilia, you know? Prim, proper, noble, all that stuff. But then she gets in a high chair and enjoys tea in a high chair, and it's just like that kind of contrast. It's that contrast that I find the most enjoyable with the character. Yuck. Miyaguchi. Mizuchi. I can't help but feel like her name starts with me. Both her first and her last name start with me as a way to just get at people. Because it sounds like it's gonna be Mima, but then both names, it's not Mima. It's not Mima. It's Mi-Ya and Mi-Zu. That feels so intentional, man. It really does. Anyway, I have no opinion of this character. Michael and Shinky. Now, I like Michael. But I've said it before. I like the Gooby over here. Shinky, my opinion of Shinky is that I understand her role, her power, her ability. But I like to think of her as the extremely awkward mom who tries to fit in and embarrass her daughter all the time. That is my favorite Shinky. You can't take that away from me. I acknowledge her strength. I acknowledge her position. All of that. That's also really cool. But I like when she tries to hang out with her daughter and completely fucks up lingo and embarrasses her daughter. And Alice is a cool customer, so she's extremely affected by her mother's antics. And not normally, like, she's not really affected by a lot, but her mom trying to be hip gets to her the most. That is my favorite Shinky. Racing? Racing and racing. Okay, well, that's not a contest. We have a table and cannon fodder. I'm gonna go with the table. Renosuke is easy. Chen and Seiden. I mean, it's hard to not like Chen. Chen's just a silly character, even when she doesn't really want to be. She's got infinite meme status after all. But realistically, Chen doesn't do a whole lot. She really just lives vicariously through Ron and then her own, like, meme status. But as an individual character, she doesn't really stand on her own 2 feet. It's a bit of a shame. But she's got a fun name to say. Her design is simple and pleasant. And she's a cat. She's a cat girl, chat. Everybody loves cat girls. She's the first cat girl in the series, too. Alright. Now, this would be hard, but I am a Hina fan, okay? I have become a Hina fan over the year, for sure. Her name is my favorite to say. I love saying her name. Lunasa, I like Lunasa a lot. Don't get me wrong. I like Lunasa a lot. But Hina, great name. She spins, she's goofy, got a funny theme, got a funny face. I understand why Mizusoba likes this bastard so much. I dig her. She's not my favorite. She's far from my favorite. She's never gonna be my favorite. But at the very least, I understand. I understand the attraction to this strange creature. Sakuya. My opinion of Sakuya is lukewarm. I don't hate her. I don't dislike her. But ultimately, she is a character who exists. And I don't mind her when she appears, but she is not a character that I pop off for when I see. Kogasi. Ellie and Gengetsu. Gengetsu is a pretty popular PC98 character, and it's strictly because of her design, because let's be real, there's no actual character there at all. You just input your own character in the character, and then you pretend it's the canon character, and then I guess whatever helps you sleep at night, I guess. But PC98 characters don't have a lot to go off of, so you have to fill in a lot of the blanks with fanon. In this case, Ellie. Ellie has literally nothing to go off of except that she is from Makai. That's it. But that said, I look at her and I think, oh, she's cool. She looks cheerful. She looks like she likes to have fun. That's all speculation based on a fan artist's commonly used art of said character. None of what I said is canon. It is just purely interpretation based off fan work that I see. And you know what? That seems to be a fairly popular interpretation, probably because of Diary, of course. But yeah, that's what I like to view Ellie as. That is 100% fanon. You cannot correct me because there's no canon to back up or go against any claim that you could possibly make on these characters. That said, Ellie is neat. I like Ellie. And yes, I know her name is pronounced Elise. I just call her Ellie because I don't know. That just happened and I have a hard time correcting it. So every time I talk about this character, people try to correct me and be like, streamer, that you're talking about Ellie, the Scythe girl, the Bad Apple girl. No, I'm not. I'm talking about Ellie, L-E-L-I, because I have problems. Okay? I have problems. Sagame and Kane. Kane is the most underutilized character in the entire series. I stand by that. I already went into detail about this earlier in the stream chat. This character deserves to have so much more, be present in so much more related to the human village, but she just doesn't show up ever. Sagame, I don't like Lunarians. Oh, I don't like Lunarians. I will never like Lunarians. Shuni, legend. Yuki, I feel bad for Yuki, but I like Mistia. Kasume, I don't really care about either of them, to be honest with you. Hisami Yomutsu. Now, here's the thing about Hisami, chat. Here's the thing about Hisami. I don't particularly care about shipping. For me, I don't have any preference towards any specific ship. If I see work that looks good and it features a pair, then it's good. That's all I care about. If I read a doujin and it's good, I like it, whatever. That's good. I don't have any pair. I don't look at a pair with disdain because it go against my pair. I don't care about any of that. I don't take any of it seriously. But if I see art of two characters together and maybe they're doing a little smoochy smooch, whatever. If it's good art, it's good art. I don't care. The main draw of this character is the fact that she is a raging lesbian. Alright, now, before you go streamer, eyebrow, streamer, ellipses, streamer, weird, before you do any of that bullshit, you know I'm not wrong. You know that this character's popularity stems entirely on the fact that she is a psycho lesbian towards Zenmu. Alright? You understand that. We all understand that, right? I'm not beating around the bush on this subject. You all get that, right? Okay. Now that we've established that, the character herself is not that interesting because so much of her character focuses on her opinion and desires towards Zammu. And I don't like Zammu very much. So I don't really care about these two being paired up in any way, shape, or form. Now, I like her design. I like the idea of her attacks. I like her ability. But ultimately, this character's existence is pretty dependent on Zammu's inclusion. So it's like, you're never really going to get this character alone in any real capacity. Do I think she's a bad character? No. I don't think she's a bad character at all. But her main strength as a character is her obsession with another character. A character I don't particularly like. Oh my goodness. So as a result of that, the character doesn't do much for me. But you know what? I've seen art of the character. I think the character can be very pretty. But ultimately most of the art focuses around her and Zammu. And after a while, the gag runs dry for me. And I don't particularly care. So 19 had a number of characters that I find myself not particularly caring for. Majority, anyway. I wouldn't say it's similar to Ron. No character in canon is quite like Hisami. A lot of people like to believe that everybody in canon is horny for a different girl. But ultimately, there's not really anything sexual in any capacity explored in canon. Hisami is like the first real character to express something akin to that, and it's quite apparent. So much so that it's actually a little overbearing. But it's just her. So people run with that shit like crazy. That's really all you give with the character. Oh. That said, if that's your thing, whatever. Go ahead. Like the character. I ain't gonna stop you. Your opinion of the character does not change my opinion of the character. It's just that predominantly her gimmick does not do much for me because I don't really like the character that she's constantly involved in. You know what's cool about Marissa and Alice is that both those characters are pretty cool. I like Alice, and I'm okay with Marissa. That dynamic is fine, you know? Like another pairing, you can go with Reimu and Aya. There you go. I like Aya, I like Reimu. Perfectly fine with me. You know, I like both those characters. You can write a good story with them. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm in there. Sure, fine, good enough. That's how it works. It's not canon. It's not canon. None of it's canon. None of it is ever canon. Anybody who fights you on canon relationships needs to find a better use of their time. Alright? Plain and simple. You can like one pair, someone can like another, someone can like another. You can do whatever you want. But as soon as you start fighting people about which pair is canon, is when you gotta log off, brother. Alright? That's when you gotta log off. Go outside. Get a breath of fresh air. And realize, wow, that's such a pointless thing to argue with somebody on the internet over. Okay? Like I said, as far as shipping goes, I have nothing against it. But I do not believe any of it to be canon. I do not care about any of that. That conversation is completely pointless to me. I don't want to listen to it because there's nothing you can say. Streamer, this is canon because I don't care. I don't fucking care. It's not canon. It can be head canon. You can go enjoy it. You can do whatever you want. I don't want to have to sit here and talk about how this is canon because you saw an image and you were like, that has to be canon because Zun drew it. Zun said a word and I misinterpreted it. Like, I don't care. As far as I'm concerned with shipping, if you can write a good story, you can draw a good image of two characters doing the dirty, dropping that gritty hee hee ha ha, then that's fine with me. I will enjoy that. I will consume that. This is perfect music for this conversation. Thank you, Yukari. Thank you. I agree. Shipping can be fun. Arguing about it is dumb. I can read a Dojin, Reimu X whatever, and if it's written well, I'll enjoy it. You know, I look, man, I'm not gonna say that if I see Reimu kiss girl, you think I have a problem with that? Hello? Why would I have a problem with that? That is exactly what a straight male wants to see. Is a cute girl kiss a cute girl. Come on now. This is what it means. But that doesn't have to be canon for me to enjoy it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be canon to enjoy it. And honestly, I prefer that canon remains so not like anything like that at all. I'd prefer it that way. I really do. Hisami. Thank you, Hisami. We are 13% of the way through. Time is ticking. Oh no. Well, it's not like I'm on a timer, you know. But that's my opinion. This is my opinion on shipping. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Don't argue with people about what's canon. And just enjoy things for what they are. Anyway, I like Ichirin more. Shimada and Narumi. Narumi. I like Narumi. I sneeze. This music is great. It's fantastic. No. Oh, I like Angel Legend. Of course, what I say is not gonna change opinions, chat. You know, it's not gonna change anything. The world's not gonna change because I discussed how I feel about certain topics. And honestly, shipping is not one of those things we talk about very often anyway. It's not like we have people in here who fight to the death because they like Reimu Marissa as a pair and they don't like Alice Marissa. We don't have people like that in the chat. Most people in the chat are pretty fucking civilized when it comes to things like that. At least I like to believe you are. But like I said, I don't have any qualms with any of it. All I care about is a good story or a good piece of art. You can do whatever pairing you want. If you can prepare some good content for it, then fucking go for it. That's all I care about. Alright, where am I? Toyohime? I fucking hate Toyohime. Inoko and Star Sapphire? I like Star. But I like the puppy. Chad, I have to go pee again. Star Makako? Makako. Oh shit, that's a hard one. I gotta go pee and deliberate this one real quick. I'll be right back. I'll see you in a moment. Back. Hey chat, did you know that Mario's Luigi brother? Someday chat, I'm gonna draw a picture of Jun. And I'm gonna draw a picture of Komachi. And I'm gonna draw them together. And then what am I gonna do? I wonder. No, I'm gonna make Komachi put her boobs on her head. That's what I'm gonna do. I like that dynamic. That is my plan. As to when I can make that happen, we will see. But maybe I can manage at some point. Kaneko, at least you're more of a character than Yuga Mogon. Meira, Momoyo. Well, in my opinion of Momoyo is pretty whatever. She's a neat character, but I don't really care about her. Kotohime, same deal. Tokiko, my opinion of Tokiko is better than it used to be, mostly due to healing nature. But like, it's really hard not to like Yomu, you know? There are so many aspects of Yomu's design that is very easy to like. And even if you don't like one, there's usually two more you could like. I can't imagine somebody disliking every single aspect of Yomu's character. I feel like that's not possible. She just covers so many different hits. You know, she checks so many different boxes that it's hard to find, like, it's hard to find a bunch of boxes that hit a no for her. That would explain why she's so goddamn popular. Goober alert. Ellie, I don't mind Ellie, but Ruma is Ruma. Sanyo? Yeah, okay. Kringo? Chat, can I be honest with you for a second? Can I be painfully honest with you for a second? You're free to agree. You're free to disagree. Ringo would be so much better if she didn't constantly get drawn fat. Alright? Now, you can agree You can disagree. I don't care. But the fact of the matter is, I don't like this character. I don't like the character when she's big like that. Where are you looking? What do you mean, where am I looking? I am subjected to this all the time because this character is prominent for that. Oh, this character likes to eat a lot. Did you know that she also watches her figure? Because the people who draw her wide don't. They don't pay attention to that bit. They ignore that bit. They just make her chew, chew, chew until she's round as a fucking dongo. I said I liked her tummy before. Did you interpret that as me liking her with... Oh no. Oh, chat member. Oh, you're a fool. You're a fool. You're a fool. I like canon tummy because canon tummy is Ringo watching her weight and keeping her tummy slim. It is a nice tummy. I am not talking about bowl rolls at a bakery. Okay? Alright? Come on, chat. Come on. See? This is your fault. What I said was not wrong, but you're interpreting it in that way, so you think I'm contradicting myself. But the fact of the matter is, think of Reimu. Think of Reimu's tummy. Come on now. Look at Reimu's tummy. That's flawless. That right there, that's Kringo. Alright? Well, it's certainly not my fault. Chat decided I meant one thing when I definitely did. It's not my fault. Why there's so much fighting game music? Oh. Ow! That's good. What do you mean fake tummy fan? Dude. Abs. I like abs. I like abs. Bum. I don't like thick. And when I say thick, I mean the kind of thick that people want you to believe is thick, but it's actually not thick. They're lying to you. People seem to think that the tag thick can range from little bit of meat to stratosphere. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You understand? If you pick one, I'm putting down. Are you getting what I'm saying? The word has too much range, and it's misused. It's misused. Besides, fat loses to firm. Alright? This is why Jun's butt is better than Shion's. Okay? I don't care how caked up you think she is. Because she definitely ain't. Because she's starving 24/7. Get that idea out of your head. But even if she was, it doesn't matter. Because firm beats fat. I don't want to hear it. Shut the hell up. Alright. I'm clicking Reimu now. The better bunny. I'm talking about butts so much today because that's the part of the body that is the most attractive on a female. Is that my fault? That's not my fault. Some people like it up here, some people like it down there. I am simply expressing my opinion. My God-given right as a North American to express my opinion. Is that so wrong? Well, you trying to infringe on my right? I know my rights. The Second Amendment in Canada, which proclaims that British Columbia is a province. Anyway, what do you mean digging a hole for myself? What do you mean? What hole have I possibly dug? All I do, I speak for the people. Anything I say, it's on behalf of the people. You understand this? You don't understand this. People don't understand this. When I say shit, chat backs me up because I speak for the chat. I am the voice for the chat. Okay? That's me. I speak for the people. I'm a preacher. I say it and chat posts, so true, bestie. And it's like, yep, nodders. They get it. They understand. They feel me. But then the chat that doesn't agree with me, all two of you are like, streamer, what are you doing? You're talking. What are you talking like this for? You're exposing yourself. I'm not doing any such thing. Because I speak for the people. I speak for the people. They're all my ults again. No. No, 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 no. Every time, listen, chat, every time I've said anything, at least one of you motherfuckers was all in that. Preach. So true, bestie. Nodders. He's right. Monocle emoji. It's just, it's always, it's consistent. It's consistent. I don't speak alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Anytime I say anything, somebody's got my back. You try to pretend that it's you versus me, but in actuality, it's us versus you. Alright? That's how it works around here. I have many people who agree with my opinion, and you, one individual chat member, do not. So you are the loser in this battle. Alright? Me and my 70 alternate accounts can defeat you in this game of opinion. That's right. Do a poll then? I ain't running a fucking poll. That's not my job. My job is to click the bunny on the screen and then talk about more strange things. See? Just like that. Parsi, way too popular. I don't understand it. I will never understand it. But whatever. I don't have to understand it. I don't like Zammu. Yiko. What is he babbling about? You tell me! You're my alt account! God damn it! I can't even hire good help these days, even when it's me! Unbelievable! I can't believe this. Chieri? Oh, who cares about Chieri? Chieri's fine, but she's just an accessory to Yuuma. Yiko, however, Yiko's a great character. Everybody loves Yiko. How could you not like Yiko? She's like Kirby in a kimono. She's tall, she's beautiful, she's fun, she's everything you could possibly want. There's no way you can do her incorrectly. It's just that easy. And she's dead. She'll never gain weight. None of that shit. Nobody dares try that on Yiko. She could eat a fucking mountain and her figure would never change. Ooh. Ooh. We love that. We love that. So True might actually be the perfect woman. See? That's how you know that's my alt account. That's how you know. Literally how you know. And he's right. He's so right. That account right there is so right. Not better than Komachi though. Sorry to say. I'm sorry to say. I haven't even seen Komachi yet. Saki and Koishi. I like Saki, but Koishi is memeable, so I like her more. Mima and Dorami. I have no real opinion of Mima. She's a meme to me more than anything else. Dorami, however, has got a silly face. Oh, Yugi and Mima. Yugi's okay. Murasa and Clown. My opinion of Murasa has definitely improved due to 17.5, but I honestly don't think much has changed for her otherwise. Clown, however, I very much like Clown. Clown is a fun character. I like her in Visionaries a lot. I like the idea that she's a powerful fairy, yes, but in Visionaries, she's still a fairy at the end of the day. She's still a goober like the rest of them. She gets along well with the Earth Fairies. And Makoto Hirasawa's design for her is quite squishy, quite a lot of fun. Kasen and Moko. I don't have a problem with Kasen. I really don't. But there are aspects to her that I find a bit grating. Jerbo, Nazrin and Lyrica. Lyrica, unfortunately, is my least favorite Prism River. She just doesn't really do a whole lot for me. I think it's because her whole ability is mediation between the other two, so she kind of requires the others to do anything, so she can't really stand it on her own. Which is impressive because she's her own character in Touhou 9. Like, she's the main character in that one, in the story mode, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't really think much about her. Okay. Shion and Lyrica, definitely Shion. Like I said, Shion has some real Saturday morning cartoon vibes to her. Same with Jun. They really do, especially when they're together. But Shion is funny. I do feel bad for her more than anything, and I honestly believe a lot of people pity her to an extent that it makes them like her more. But, well, to each their own. To each their own. Ron and Kaguya. Never really been a huge Kaguya fan, but you know, she's fine. Ron, Tojiko, Kaguya. Nemuro Misumaru, I could not care less about either of these characters. Monkey! Monkey! Holy Jesus, Diary gave her some assets. Impressive. Anyway, I like the monkey. Son B10. Alice and Miko. So remember what I said earlier, chat? Alice as a character, when she's not being, you know, a horny freak or a depressing loner, she's a great character. I like her calm demeanor. I like that she's not, you know, she's not over the top. I just like her when she's just being herself. It's very relaxing. I forgot the word. I don't know, she's a very relaxing character to just kind of experience. She's also very pretty, so that helps a lot. But yeah, really, for the most part, she's a pretty chill character, and whenever she's involved in things, as long as it's not overly comedic, she does well for like more serious roles and stuff like that. But her comedy aspect gets played up to a pretty excessive extent, which results in, you know, the creature. The creature. Oh. Not like I don't enjoy it, but you know. Either way, I like her. I like her quite a lot. Miko, on the other hand, I like Miko too. Miko's got a lot of cool poses, got a lot of cool factor to her, but I don't like her as much as other people do, and I probably never will. But, you know, there are aspects to her that I do really enjoy, but I wouldn't call her my favorite character. Not even by far. Alright, well, we got Luna and the Perfect Woman. Okay. That's not really hard. Chat, sometimes nowadays I see Komachi and I feel things. I feel things that is perfectly healthy for somebody of my age to feel. Now, I don't mean that to sound bad or any, you know, that's not, I'm not trying to sound like anything specific, but I'm just saying that sometimes I see her and I think things that are perfectly healthy to think. Okay? Don't post that emote. Stop posting that emote. All right? That's not what I mean. Stop posting that. All right? I gave you that power to use responsibly. You're not using it responsibly. Okay? Are you yawning? Do you want a ban? Are you looking for a ban? You're about to get one. You want to try that emote again, buddy? I will see you next year, and then I will see you never again, because that ban is going to stretch 365 days. It's my Komachi impression? Alright, good save, good save. You live today, but you better watch yourself. Thin ice. Thin ice, thin ice. I got my alt accounts trained on you right now. Be careful. No, but my opinion of Komachi, I don't really know what to say about her. I feel like I never really had her high on my favorites list ever, but I never really have anything negative to say about her. There's something about her entire being that just rubs me the right way. That was the wrong way to phrase that. that was the wrong way to phrase that. Okay, but my point is, I'm surprised this character isn't higher up for me, considering how much I feel like I like her. But my opinion of her has definitely gone up slowly and slowly with each time I see her. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets pretty high up this time. Byakuya and Iku. Iku is a neat design. I fully agree to that, but she never really did a whole lot for me. Byakuya, on the other hand, I've come to really respect throughout the years as well. So, I like her, but she doesn't, she's not my favorite, but she used to be very low for me when I thought she was all just about Buddhism and that was the end of her character, that was the extent of it. But learning more about her backstory and even a peek into her mind and AOCF and stuff like that, I've come to really like how fleshed out of a character she is. And I like the interpretations of her that paint her as a saint. Because the thing is, I said it before, but the thing about Byakuya is that she's an incredibly patient person. And she's very, like, you know, she's a very, like, good representation of the morals that she claims to stand by, you know? Like, she is a Buddhist through and through, and her attitude and demeanor towards others is very expressive of that. But the thing is, when you know about her backstory, you understand that the way she conducts herself is not just something that she just decided to do because her character demanded it. When you look at her backstory and you see what she went through, her fear of things, what ultimately led to her sealing, how the way she acted and became, she felt sorry for yokai. She felt that yokai and humans should live in harmony instead of hunting them like she did originally, because her power was based on basically human fear. So seeing how she kind of evolved throughout her life through her backstory to get to the way that she views the world now, it makes her extremely, like, turn the other cheek attitude feel very believable. And I think that's a big strength for the character for sure, is her ability to do that. Again, it doesn't feel like she does that for the sake of having her character do that. It really feels like that through her backstory, the way that she is like a natural progression from what it is that she ended up dealing with throughout her life, and not just character is this because I say so. And I think that's really strong writing for the character. One of my favorite characters in terms of writing. It's honestly a shame that she's not higher up for me because I like Gooboo's too much. What a shame. Streamer, you have 2 minutes left. I don't know why you say that like the stream just magically ends when 12 o'clock hits. That was never the plan, you know. The stream wasn't just gonna magically end when 12 hit. What am I doing? Alright, Kutaka and Yuka. I like Kutaka. I've never had a problem with Kutaka. I feel like Kutaka is not a character who is utilized very much, but honestly, I don't know what you're supposed to use her at all. But Yuka, like I mentioned earlier with Misty as Izakaya, I've come to really like that interpretation of Yuka. Same with Harvest Yuka. They've done a lot to improve my opinion of Yuka, so I gotta give it to her. Genji. There's no... I can't go any faster, chat. I can't. Kutaka for sure, though, here. Orin. I like Orin. I will continue to like Orin. It's... Oh, there it is! Happy New Year! It is now 12 a.m. ADT, or is it AST? I don't fucking know. It is now January 1st, 2024. Well done, team. We did it. And we still have 81% left to go. Incredible. All right. Are you ready? Let's finish this. Here we go. No, okay. So like I was saying, Orin. I love Orin. Orin is a great character, it's a fun character, she's a very popular character within canon. Got a lot of friends, makes sense, very cheerful. It's really hard to dislike Orin. I think that she stands out quite strongly, and I appreciate that about her. We're done, the stream is over. Stream is not over, you're not allowed to go home yet. I am not letting you go home. Well, I mean, you can leave anytime you want. I don't have any control over your free will. Honestly, it would have been better to finish at 12, but I thought I would need I didn't think it would take this long, but it's my fault for getting sidetracked like I am right now. Anyway, what am I saying? Kozusu Motori. I like this character because she is a Gooboo. Nitori. Oh, the last backup did not complete successfully. Click to troubleshoot. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I will not do that. I like Kozusu. Kozusu's attitude towards everything in Forbidden Scrollery was a big part of me enjoying it. It really was. Kokoro and Rika. Kokoro, Junko, Rika. Junko. Wriggle and Suwako, Suwako. Not 3 a.m. I'm out of time. Why are you posting this like I'm gonna die? Like, I'm not just gonna disappear. Like, nothing's gonna kill me. Wait, what's that? At the window. What's that? Hey, chat, you ever just see a strange silhouette under a street light on an empty road and wonder what that is? You ever see something like that? I wonder what they're looking at. Think they're waiting for the bus? I'm sure it's no big deal. I'm sure it's fine. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Maybe I open my window, we can hear it. We can hear what they're saying. Yeah, how about that? Let me open the window a little bit. Maybe we can hear what they're saying. Alright, what am I looking at? Wriggle and Snai. You know, despite everything I may have said about Wriggle that I possibly forgotten, I still like Snai. Renko, I don't give a fuck. Orange, oh, I don't care about Orange either. Quackama and Show. I feel like at some point Show is the answer here, but honestly, everything about Quack's character is just it's hard to give up. Show, Wagasaki. At this point, I think every character is shown up. I've said my piece for most characters. I haven't talked much about Bonky. I like Bonky's attitude. I like Bonky's design. A lot of things about Bonky I do really like. However, Yuuma is... Yuuma. What else can I even say? There's not much else to say. It's just Yuuma. Letty. My opinion of Letty is that she is Letty White Rock. Maribel. Letty. Lily and Takane. I have no problem with Takane, but Lily is Lily, you know? Yumemi, yep. Here's Hotensoku. That's the giant balloon. The balloon is cooler than Luis. Frandoru and Futoru. In the past, I would have said Futo. But honestly, I think Flandre has grown on me quite much more than she used to. And it's not just because of the emote chat, alright? It's not just because of the emote. I like Futo more than Nue. Sariel and Nue. Sariel is so fucking cool, dude. Oh, Ellen is not. Mailing and Sunny Milk. Sunny Milk des. Yashie Mailing. I've come to appreciate Yashie a lot more. Pretty sure it's her year this year, isn't it, chat? Isn't it Year of the Dragon? These characters. Oh wait, this is perfect because these are the two characters that are perfect for Year of the Dragon. This is thumbnail bait right here. Perfect thumbnail bait. The dragons. Yumiko. Yumiko is interesting, but doesn't do a lot for me. Dai, Yosei, and Marissa. I like Dai Yosei more. Fortune Teller, Marissa. Keiki, Fortune Teller. Say it, Keiki. No. Whew. That's fine. Story. Story or Kurumi. Story pretty easily. Kagero or Kurumi. Kagero. Miji or Merlin. That's a Miji. Mioi Merlin. That's Merlin. Medicine and Mioi. Medicine. Kikuri Mioi. Kikuri. Raiko or Yukari. Now we're starting to speed up chat, because now we've gone through every character, so now we're comparing and contrasting. Alright? Yumiko, no, Yukari and Raiko. Probably Yukari based on the characterization that she actually gets, although Raiko's design is a lot I like more than Yoshika. Almost a fourth of the way there. Calm down. Stop panicking. We're gonna get there, alright? We have... Like, I haven't even been recording this sorter for 2 hours yet. Does my opinion change if it's going based off Fumos? Not really. I only buy Fumos of characters I like. So, like, I have Fumos of a lot of different characters. I don't have a Hatate or a Shion Fumo. But I have a Miji, I have an Aya. I got Yuka, I got Tenshi. I got Jun, I got Rumia, I got Nitori, I got Alice, I got Kokodo. I do have Marissa, I have Reimu, I have Vermilia, I have Gubu. So, I got Ron and Chen, but I don't have Yukari. I didn't really like the Yukari Fumo that much. Yet the Hari, it's coming? No, let me check out. Chat, it's gone. I don't see it out there anymore. In fact, the streetlight itself is completely gone. I guess I didn't really think about it, but there was never a streetlight out there to begin with. That's kind of strange. I'm sure it's nothing though. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Hikatia. Yoshika Hikatia. Ayaya. I don't have a Koishi Fumo. I have a Satori Fumo. I would like to get the Ororin. But yeah, just her and her cat. But I didn't want to get Koishi. Aya and Tenshi, pretty easy. Ayaya. Patchy and Tenshi. I feel like despite how I talk about Tenchi, it doesn't feel like I like her as much as I say I do. And I don't know why that is, because I do really like her. But I feel like of all the characters that I like, she's the one I kind of talk about the least. Okina, yeah, more than Sara at least. Sika and Yam. So Happy New Year to my brother. How could I have possibly done that, considering I have been streaming since 8 minutes have passed? What, do you think I'm just gonna get up, open this door, and go Happy New Year? What do you think this works? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Suika. Kyoko and Yam. It's actually Yam. Mayumi and Kyoko. Kyoko. Shizuha and Wemi. Wemi. Mimi. Shizuha. Eika. Eika. Ooh. Reisen and Shinki. Despite everything I may have said, I do still like Reisen, even though I called her baby's first Touhou character. Renosuke and Shinki. Shinki. Michael and Renosuke. I do like Renosuke. I really do. I think he's a great character. I appreciate that the one male character in the series is as cool as he is. Ina, Munasa, Jennifer, Oku, Kogashi, Sakuya, Ellie, Gengetsu. Ooh, Mistia and Kane. That's Mistia. Kane, Sagum, Kisum, Yuki, Narumi and Ichiden, Narumi, Shimada Ichiden, Shimada, Shimi Ichiden, Isami, Sukuna. You're honestly more entertaining. Inoko in Eternity. Inoko. Eternity. Rikako. Star at Eternity. Star. On and John. Eden? I don't remember Eden showing up at all yet, actually. Why is she here? Whatever. On. Oh, well, I don't care about either of these two, to be honest with you. Although Eden pisses me off. Lunarians piss me off. Not Peaceful. Not Swing. Not Village of the Dead of the Night. Not Sealed Gods. Satori Maiden Third Eye. I can dig that. Eden. Kotohime Momoyo. Maida Kotohime. I don't really care about Maida. I don't care about Maida more than you. Yomo and Rumia. Now, this is where I divide the chat with my click. Who do I click? New. It's Ruma. Ellie and Yomu. Tokiko and Ellie. I feel like at some point last year Ellie would win this, but now it's Tokiko. Reimu and Akio. That's Reimu. Pei and Akio. It's probably Tay. Tay makes me laugh. Akio. I don't know. I actually don't really know. I guess Parse. Ringo. Easily Yuyuko. Squishy. Saki. Chat, I'm gonna enable mouse now so I can stop turning my fucking neck. Let me do that real quick. Now I can see where my mouse is. Good. Shiori, Doremi, Yugi, Mima, Moko and Clown Piece. Oh shit. It's Clown Piece. Marasa and Moko. It's still Moko. Chirbo, Marasa. You can't just post Moko Zoom every single time Moko shows up. You can't do that. I gave you power to use responsibly. And now it's desynced. Look at you. Look what you've done. You've desynced it. God, it looks so fucking stupid. It's so stupid.
What? Ah. Okay, where am I? Marasa, Chirbo, Kasena Marasa. It's probably Marasa nowadays. Ron and Nazarin. It's Nazarin. Shion and Ron. It's Ron. Kaguya and Shion. Lyrica and Kaguya. Honestly, probably Lyrica. Nemano and Biten easily. Megumu. Evil Eye. Ooh, hard one. Ooh, hard one. Oh, God. Oh. It's a hard one. I think. What do I think? Shit. Oh, this is really hard because both of them are great. I guess if I had to go with my primal instinct, it would probably be Skomachi. Stop panicking. There's nothing out there. Oh, it's now dark. Okay, there's no light source on the street anymore. That's cool. Alright, that's cool. So, that's, it's for the lights, the phone, the walls will ooze green slime. All classic. It's now completely dark out there. No idea what's going on. Luna, Miko? Probably Luna, honestly. I do like Luna. It's not as much as Sunny. Yuka and Byakuren. This is kind of interesting to me. I think I'm leaning more towards Yuka this right now, due to very recent bias, of course. Good. Nice and clean. Probably Byakuren. Iku, Kutaka. Genji. Orin and Kozusu. Put your brains together for a big moment in the streamer career. I'm just kidding. It's Kozusu. Itori and Orin, it's Orin. Noriko, Itori. Tsukasa, Minariko. Tsukasa. Kokoro and Suiko. It's definitely Suiko. Snai and Kokoro, it's Kokoro. Junko, Snai, it's Snai. Wriggle, Junko, it's Wriggle. Renko, Junko. Rika, Kongara. Renko, Orange. Yuuma and Quack, Yuuma. Bonky, Quack. Show, Bonky, Show. Hime, Bonky. Bloody Hime. Hat. Aki. Lily and Flan. Ooh. I don't know. It's Flan. Futo and Lily. It's Lily. You made me Futo. Sariel, you made me. Sariel. Nue. Takane. Tensoku Luis. Sunny Miruku desu. Mailing and Die. Die. Mailing, Yashie, Daze, Fortune Teller, Keiki, Yumeko, Seija, Urumi,
Miji story? Miji. Kagero and Momiji. Oh, man. Okay, that's pretty easy for me, though. That's Miji. Merlin and Kagero. Probably Merlin. Medicine, Kagero. Kurumi, medicine. Kikuri, Kurumi. Bam Bang. Bam Bam. Man, I really just don't like Chiari, huh? Mioi, Chiari, Ayaya, Tenshi, Bachi, Yakumo, Yukari, Raiko, Katia, Okina, Yoshika, Sara, Rukoto. Ooh. See, now that we've gotten through all the preliminaries, now we're just mashing. We're clicking. You know why? Because streamer's locked in. Streamer also has about 15 minutes to live. So he's got to utilize those 15 minutes effectively, wouldn't you say? Yamame, Remilia, Yamame, Kyoko, Shizuha, Mayumi, Eika, Mimi-chan. I don't have an opinion of this character, so I don't really think she's gonna go anywhere at all. Hina and Reisen, Shinki, Hina, Unasa, Renosuke, Michael Chen, Michael, Oku, Seiden. I don't like Reisen too. Kogasi or Mistia? It's Kogasi. Sakuya, Mistia. Kane or Sakuya? It's definitely Kane. Kasume, Sakuya. Ellie, Kasume. Honestly, probably Ellie. Getsu, Kasume, Yuki, Getsu. I don't like Sagume, but Sugyoku's not really a character. Enoko and Narumi. Streamer, please pronounce Kogasi just once. Okay, I just did for ya. There you go. Any other requests, chat members? I am open to requests. I will do whatever is asked of me, within my power, of course. Enoko, Rikako, Narumi. Nope. Oh, this is a good one. Say Sunny Milk. I just want to hear it again. Well, there you go. Sunny Milk des. Rikako or Narumi? Can I pronounce Jun? Yeah, I just did. These are very easy requests, chat. Okay. Narumi, Rikako. It's probably Rikako. Star, Narumi, Star. Narumi, Shimada, Ichirin, Eternity. Hell no. Jun! Aun! Momoyo. Kotohime. Catfish. Hanako. Mira! Eren. Dugan Magan. Reimu. Ruma. Yomu. Tay. This theme is really fucking good, by the way. Holy shit. The Toy Box had a killer OST for no reason. Can you tell a lie, streamer? Yeah, I can. I can tell a lie. I think that Sumireko is a character I like. There you go, I lied to you. I have now lied to you. Akyun, Tokiko, Parsi, Ringo, Ellie, Zamu, Yuko, Squishy, Doremi, Saki, Yugi, Chiyori, Mimi, Yatsuhashi, Satono. Ooh, Rat Clown. Rat Clown. Ooh. I was told to lie, so I lied. I can tell you a truth. Is that what you want? You want me to tell you a truth? Clown Piece is a fairy from hell. There you go. There's a truth. That is 100% factual. You cannot refute that. Rat. We're posting rats. Ron and Clown. Probably Clown. Moko and Ron. Oh. Oops. Ron. Shion and Moko. Oh, Moko red and Moko blue. One Moko, two Moko. Red Moko, blue Moko. Stop posting the fucking Zoom emote. You motherfuckers have that shit on cue. Every time Moko shows up. That's your new emote for her, huh? Is that what this is? You found your new favorite emote? Anytime Moko shows up, I just gotta see that? Is that what this is? I see how it is. Those are all my alt accounts. You know, it's a bit. This is a bit. It's all a bit. All 100 of my alternate accounts right now in chat, waiting. But I only have 2 hands, so I can only type so many at a time. That's why it doesn't look like I have 100 alternate accounts. Don't worry about it. Alright, Muko. Chirbo. Marasa. Kasen Shion. Probably, nowadays it's probably Shion. But even then, not by much. Kassen. Skomachi. Arisu. Beten or Luna? Luna. Miko or Beten? I really do like Beten. I do. Miko? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Yuka and Kozusu? Sorry, Yuka. I've come to appreciate you a lot in recent months, but I still really like Kozusu, because everything about Kozusu screams Gubu. Kogubu. It captures a lot of potential emotions. Like what? What the fuck does that capture? Alright? Tell me. Type it out. Right now. Explain to me your thought process. What kind of emotions does that capture? Because I look at it and I just think stupid. I'm the one who added it. This is my fault. I've given you the tools. Odarin. Tori and Yuka. Probably Yuka. My opinion of Yuka has gone up a lot. I don't know how much difference it's actually going to end up being, because you know how this shit goes. Tori Byakuden. Byakuden. Kutaka. Nitori. Kutaka. Midoriko. Genji. Tsukasa. Iku. Oh, that's easy. Yuuma. Quack. Oh. Chat, how much time has it been since I said I only had 15 minutes to live? Has anyone been keeping track? Why are you panicking? 14 minutes. I think it's been a little longer than 1 minute. 3 hours? Well, I would be dead by now, you think? I have 5 minutes? Oh, that's strange. I'm looking outside, and I don't see any light, but I kind of see a light. But it's like coming from behind a silhouette of a person. It's like right in my window. It's very strange. I'm sure it's no big deal. I'm sure it's no big deal. I'll be fine. Let's just finish this up nice and clean. Alright. Sho and Sueko. Gotta give it to Sho. Banki and Sueko. Sueko. Kokoro Banki. Probably Kokoro. Snai. Banki. Hime. Snai. Hime. Riguru. Junko. Oh, I hit Tai. I ain't no bitch. Junko. Rika. Hat. Eiki. Kongura. Letty. Fine. Renko. Orange. Maribel. Kana. Sunny Miruku desu. No, it's very descript shape. It's got like a very round top. Kind of like a cylindrical body. But like 2 little nubs at the same time. Coming out of like under the circle. It's very strange. I've only ever seen that shape once before. It's not a very common shape. Dayose and Flandere. Flandere. Lily and Dai. I like Dai more than Lily. Lily. Puto. Yumemi. Mailing. Sariel. Nue. Yashie. Takane. Daze. Fortune Teller. Keiki. Yumeko. The Balloon. Bluis. Seja. No, I can't listen to this music. No. Oh, well, okay, cool. Well, chat, you wanted a reason? There you go. Here's your fucking reason. Go crazy. Go crazy. So stupid. It's so stupid. Idiot emote. That's what that is. It's an emote for idiots. What's the code? It doesn't work. I fucked it up. There it is. I fixed it. I fixed it. I've saved myself. I need to delete my own message. Can I do that? Can I ban myself? I can't. How do I have 999 plus messages in my own chat? That's not even possible. There's no way I've typed that many messages in chat. Oh, it's because I type in an emote at the end of every stream. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I hadn't even considered that part. Okay. Anyway, back to the match. Urumi, Ellen, Ayaya, Story, Tenshi, Miji, Bachi, Yukari, oh, Raiko, Katia, Merlin, Kagero, Okina, Medicine, Yoshika, Kurumi, Ben, Kikuri, Sara, Shiari, Mioi. I love getting to the bottom of the fucking barrel. Chat, doesn't that emote kind of look like it's bopping to the BPM of the song? It feels kind of like it's following the BPM. Or am I insane? Am I insane? I feel like I'm under a stress test. I'm under extreme duress. Alright. Sika. Wenmi. Yam. Raisin. Bunni. Yam. Shinki. Shinki is Gooby. Not Goobu. Gooby. Hina Kyoko. Hina. Lunasa. Kyoko. Minosuke. Chen. Shizuha. Michael. Oku. Mayumi. Seiren. Eika. Ha. Oi Kogasa. Mistia, Enoko, Mistia. Kane or Enoko, Enoko. Dude, I really like Enoko. And I know it's pretty much just because of her design, but she's awesome. She's so cool looking, and the diary art does her justice. I like Puppy. Puppy is good. How could you not like her? Too easy. Piece of cake. Sakuya. Rikako. Star. Narumi. Shimada, Sakuya, Ichiren, Eli, Kasumi, Eternity, Yuki, Shimi, Hisami, Gengetsu, Sagumi, Shinjoku. Oh man, I hate when I have to do this, but it's obvious what the answer is. Reimu, Rumiya, Yomu, Te, Akyu, Momoyo. Actually, not Momoyo. Tokiko. Momoyo. Hars. Ringo. Kotohime. Ellie. Great Catfish. Kaneko. Mida. Zamu. Eren. Yuga Magan. Sanyo. Nazarin. Clown Piece. Ooh. Chat, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I'd never heard Busy Person Yuyuko. I wonder. I really do. I feel like that woman's voice changed the course of my life forever. Happy New Year. You're 32 minutes late. It's been the new year for 32 minutes. Somebody get this guy a whack. What's that? What's that emote we got? Fumo punch? Yeah, get this guy a whack. Get his ass. He's late. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Okay. Alright, okay. Where am I? What am I doing? Streamer is almost dead. He just show up. What do you mean he? There's nothing out there. Oh. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna close my window now. Unfortunately, I don't have much else in the way of protection. I guess I should probably lock my window. Okay, well, let's get this, let's get through this before, you know, let's get out of here. Okay. Let me see. Anyway, when I think of both of these characters, I like Ron more, but I think that's, if she wasn't a fox girl, I think that would probably change. Now, this is where things get a little spicy. Don't you dare post that fucking emote, alright? Get her out of here. No, she's gone. You can't post it. It's gone. You can't post it. She's gone. Stop posting. Stop posting. She's gone. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. She's gone. She's disappeared. You go beat her out, alright? Stop. Okay. Okay. Turbo, Marasa, Shion, Kassen, Squishy, Doremi, Saki, Lyrica, Yugi, Chiuri, Mima, Kaguya, Tojiko. Ooh, look at that. It's the starter Pokemon and the final Evo. Chat, do you think someday Kozuzu will look like this? Do you think maybe someday? Because I'm all for that future. I am all for that future. Skomachi, Arisu, Kozusu, Orin, Luna, Yuka, Byakuren, Biten, Nitori, Kutaka, Miko, Midoriko, Genji, Megumu, Tsukasa, Iku, Unzan. Ooh. 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 Oh no. 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 I like both these two a lot. I guess if I had to pick, it's gotta be Yuuma. Sunny Miruk. Quackmon Flandore. You know, the thing is, chat, if Quackma rates high on my sorter, people are gonna think it's for all the wrong reasons. Like, if you see Quackma high on my sorter, people are gonna think, oh, okay, yeah, he likes the little devil. Yeah, okay, alright. But, like, all the reasons I like Quackma is because she runs a chicken farm with her family. Her family runs a chicken farm, she helps out, she's got sass, and she's a bit of a goober. But people will see Quackma and they'll be like, oh, I see how it is. Yep, you like that little devil, don't you, streamer? I see eyeball emoji. You know, thank you, Ogie, for the resub. Oh, I said, okay. It's late. Alright, it's fine. It's all fine. It's all fine. What am I talking about, streamer? I'm saying that a lot of opinion of Quackma comes from the idea that she is very promiscuous. And I'm saying that the reason I like Quackma is because she works on a chicken farm. Her family runs a chicken farm, and she's silly. That's why I like Quackma. But if I have Quackma high up on a tier list, people are going to think it's because I'm interested in her promiscuity. Promiscuous girl, you're teasing me, you know what I want, and I got what you need. You know what I mean? That's what I mean, but it's not like that, okay? It's not like that. It's about the chicken farm. It's about the chicken farm. Okay? Sho Suwako Flandoru Tayose Liliwaito Suwako Futo Kokoro You made me. Oh, instrumental. Banky. Snai. Mailing. Sario. New. Wagasaki. Yashie. Takane. Riguru. Daze. 60%. It's alright, chat. We're gonna beat the 3-hour mark. Don't worry about it. We're gonna beat it, okay? We're gonna beat it. We're gonna beat it. Okay. Junko. Rika. Hatate. Eiki. Fortune Teller. Keiki. Kongra. Yumeko. Letty. Renko. Orange. Maribel. Kana. It's so Tensoku. Luis. Seija. Uremi. Ellen. Mai. I don't even care who I'm clicking. Sika. I love the little bastard. Baraya. That's kind of hard right now. Huh. It's actually kind of hard. Oh, shit. I gotta really think about this. Or do I? Nah. No thinking required. Ayaya. Story. Tenshi. Wemi. Miji. Reisen. Yam. Shinki. Bachi. Hina. Yukari. Raiko. Lunasa. Kyoko. Katya. Merlin. Rinosuke. Jennifer. Kaguro. Shizuha. Michael. Oku. Mayumi. Okina. Medicine. Seiren. Yoshika. Ika. Kurumi. Ben. Kikuri. Sara. Sega. Mimi. Mugetsu. Reisen. Chiyari. Miyoi. Rikuto. Mai. Reimu. Ruma. Yomu. Kogasi. Mistia. Enoko. Te. Akyun. Kane. On. Rikako. Star. Narumi. Shimada. Tokiko. Sakuya. Ichirin. Momoyo. Parsh. Ringo. Ellie. Kusume. Eternity. Yuki. Kotohime. Ellie. Shimi. Great Catfish. Hisami. Gengetsu. Kanako. Maeda. Zanmu. Oh man. Aided by the idea that she's not always a fucking annoying Lunarian. Sagume, however, fuck you. Get you. Never mind. No, I'm kidding. I don't like Sumireko. But you're not real characters. Ooh. Crab battle. Ooh, I don't know. Eden is a Lunarian. Yeah, but I've seen dojins where Lunarian does not, like, Eden doesn't even have any aspect to her that is Lunarian and conceit. And she's just a silly character. Sagume doesn't really have as much history to her, and she doesn't really talk either. So her character's pretty set in stone. So between the two of them, I prefer the Lunarian that a lot of the time, you know. or not a lot of the time, but some of the time is not fucking obnoxious about the fact that she's a Lunarian, despite the fact she's a fugitive on Earth. Stupid idiot. Go ahead, talk about how amazing you Lunarians are. Your dumbass is sitting here on Earth. You can't even go back to the moon. That's how great you are. Alright, Skomachi and Nazrin. Skomachi. Arisu Nazrin. Clown. Ron. Yiko. Kosusu. Oririn. Luna. Mukau. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Should've just blanked my screen. Yuka. Yakurin. Turbo. Kuten. Nitori. Kutaka. Rasa. Miko. Nariko. Shion. Kassen. Skoishi. Doremi. Saki. Lyrica. Genji. Yugi. Chiyuri. Megumu. Is this drunk as I like? I think it is. It is drunk as I like. Nope. Too slow. Too slow. Too slow. Give me something crazy. That's pretty crazy. I like that. I like that song. Okay. Mima, Sukasa, Kaguya. Actually, not Kaguya. Sorry. Iku, Kaguya, Unzan, Tochiko, Yatsuhashi, Evil Eye, Namuno, Misumaru, Tono. Man, oh 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 I gotta think about this for 1 second. I thought about it. Click the button. Shit, click the wrong button. It's Yuuma. It's Yuuma! I love that cheeky bastard. Suika, Ayaya, Story, Sunny Milku desu. Tenshi, Remilia, Miji, Raisin, Quack, Yam, Show, probably Flan, Shinky, Dai, Bachi, Lily, Hina, Wacko, Puto, Kokoro, You Made Me. I didn't mean to click that. Yukari, Raiko, Snai, Mailing, Lunasa, Kyoko, Sario. Nue, Hikatia, I undo. Merlin, Renosuke, Chen, Wagasaki, Yashie, Kagero, Takane, Shizuha, Michael, Wriggle, Oku, Daze, Junko, Rika, Mayumi, Hatate, Eiki, Okina, Medicine, Seiden, Fortune Teller, Keiki, Yoshika, Hongara, Yumeko, Leti, Eika, Kurumi, Benben, Renko, Orange, Maribel, Kana, Kikuri, Hirso Tensoku, Luis, Seija, Urimi, Ellen, Sara, Sega, Mimi-chan, Ugetsu, Raisin, Mai, Chiari, Miyoi, Ukoto, Mai, Jonin Komachi. Someday, chat, when I gain the power of an artist, these two. I swear it. I swear it. I will do it. But today is not that day. Reimu, Ruma, Skomachi, Alice, Nazarin, Yomu, Clown, Ron, Kogatsu, Mistia, Yiko, Kozusu, Enoko, Oririn, Luna, Moko. Oh, see? Nope. Te, Akyu, Yuka, Byakurin, Kane, Aum, Jabo, Biten, Tori, Kutaka, Kako, Star, Narumi, Shimada, Arasa, Miko, Minariko, Shion, Kasen, Squishy, Dorami, Saki, Tokiko, Sakuya, Ichiden, Lyrica, Genji, Momoyo, Yugi, Parse, Ringo, Ellie, Kishume, Eternity, Chiyuri, Megumu, Mima, Tsukasa, Iku, Kaguya, Unzan, Tojiko, Yatsuhashi, Yuki, Kotohime, Ellie, Shimi, The Catfish, Isami, Gengetsu, Kaneko, Meira, Samu, Eren, Yugen Magan, Sanyo, Sagume, Evil Eye Sigma, Nemonomi, Subaru Satono. I hate them both. I don't like either of them. They piss me off for different reasons. That's right, I clicked tie. What about it? No, ties are for bitches. Yorihime is a more interesting character than Toyohime. I don't like either of them, though. Jun. Reimu. Yuuma. Sika. Ayaya. Story. Ruma. Sunny Milk. Skomachi. Alice. Tenshi. Amelia. Nazrin. Miji. Yomo. Jason. Clown. Ron. Kogatsu. Quack. Mistia. Yiko. Yam. Kozusu. Sho. Flandre. Enoko. Oririn. Luna. Shinki. Dayose. Moko. Yeah, I already see it at the corner of my eye, Chad. I fucking see it. That's the last time she's gonna show up. There's nothing else. She's never gonna show up again. That's it. Her place has been decided. Lily, Hina, Suwako, Uto, Kokoro, Te, Akyu, Yuka, Yumemi, Yakurin, Sakibanki, Kane, Yukari, An, Raiko, Snai, Shirno, Mailing, Unasa, Kyoko, Biten, Itori, not Kutaka actually, Sariel, not, oh. Nue, Kutaka, Katia, Kako, Star, Merlin, Narumi, Shimada, Murasa, Miko, Rinosuke, Chen, Minariko, Wagasaki, Shion, Yashie, Kasen, Squishy, Dorami, Saki, Kagero, Takane, Shizuha, Michael, Tokiko, Sakuya, Wriggle, Ichiden, Oku, Daze, Junko, Rika, Lyrica, Genji, Omoyo, Yugi, Mayumi, Itate, Eiki, Okina, Medicine, Parse, Ringo, Ellie, Kisume, Eternity, Seiren, Fortune Teller, Keiki, Shiori, Megumu, Mima, Tsukasa, Iku, Kaguya, Unzan, Yojiko, Yoshika, Yatsuhashi, Yuki, Hongara, Kotohime, Yumeko, Letty, Eika, Kurumi, Ben, Renko, Orange, Maribel, Ellie, Shimi, Kana, Hikuri, Catfish, Hisami, Gengetsu, Kaneko, Meira, Sotetsuku, Luis, Seija, Urumi, Ellen, Zamu, Sara, Eren, Yuga Magan, Sega, Mimi, Mugetsu, Reisen, Mai, Chiari, Miyoi, Ukoto, not Mai, Sanyo, Sagume, Evil Eye, Nemuno, Misamaru, Satono, that guy, Sumireko. Yeah. My goal is to put you to the bottom because I don't know anything about you. I wish I didn't even include you. It's over! Is this fighting game music? Yeah. It's okay. It doesn't really affect the earlier fighting games that much. That's not pajamas. Okay. Good title. Well, chat, we did it. Are you ready? I can already see by the top of the hair which one is that. But we got characters number 1 and number 6 for streamers number pick. Here we go. Here we go. Number 1 and number 6 belong to, who would have guessed it? Yorigami Jun. Give it up for Yorigami Jun. Hard fought battle. A very difficult spot to obtain there. And Satori, number 6. I'm pretty sure Satori was number 5 last time I did this. I really like her, and I've liked her ever since I seen her the first time. There's a lot of things about her that I do enjoy, but really the only thing about it's just like it's just the characters in front of her are just characters who have more that I enjoy. But Satori is a character that I thoroughly like. Every aspect of her, her design, her ability, her attitude, everything about her is great. It's such a shame that I don't particularly care about Oku or Koishi because of how the dynamic between all 4 of those work, but I am a big fan of Orin, so it does work out. I feel like if I liked all of them more, then Satori would be much higher for me. But it's because I only really specifically like half of them. It's, you know, it's like that. Alright. Number 2 and number 7, we have... Ooh. We have Reimu and Ruma. Reimu is up to number 2. You know why? Because Reimu is a great character. And Ruma is Ruma. There you go. Good job. So Reimu has always been consistently like top 3 for me. I'm not really surprised he's in top 2. I think it's mostly just because like I like Suika a lot. Suika used to be my favorite, of course, but there wasn't really a whole lot of Suika content this year except for Touhou 19. And that Suika content didn't really do anything for me. That said, Reimu continues to be Reimu, and every day I see Reimu, I enjoy Reimu a little bit more. You know, that's really all it is. He's a great character, and Ruma is the same. I just like Ruma. That's all. Alright. Number 3 and number 8. Holy shit. Well, I'll be damned. Look at that. Totetsu Yuuma and Sunny Milk. We did it, chat. We memed her into 8th place. And Yuuma into 3rd. How did this happen? I know how this happens, because Yuma's awesome. Yuuma got the biggest popularity boost of any character in the popularity poll this year, and it's not surprising. Like, her character is really cool. I think her character is very neat, and her inclusion in 19, despite the fact that she got Zunsoft, and like her face got scrubbed and became shiny, like her attitude and personality didn't really change. She's a very cool character. And that's kind of the whole reason why she even has a group in the first place, is because the Eagles are like, she's awesome, we're gonna follow her. And also, I'm rather a fan of the pairings that she ends up with Flandre and now Ron. Ron specifically is a lot of fun. I enjoy the back and forth. That one's relatively new. There's one guy who's really carrying that one on his shoulders, but I like the interaction between the two. It's great. Oh. But yeah, Yuma's always been a character since her initial release that I found I enjoy. But for every time new Yuuma content comes out, it's just an improvement. It just keeps adding more and more to the character, and it makes me like her more and more. It doesn't feel like it's stagnating for her. She's a very new character, and I'm glad that she's being, like, you know, she's really popular or she's gaining more popularity because it means more work to ingest. I get to consume good work. And Sunny Milk, Chad, I'm pretty sure in my first sorter, Sunny Milk was probably not even near top 30. I don't know how this happened, but somehow Sunny Milk has become number 8. Leader of the fairies, my favorite fairy. I love this little bastard. It's probably your fault. Alright, number 4 and number 9. Oh, well, I'll be. There she is. After all that, she made it. Suika and Komachi. I guess it's only a matter of time. It was bound to happen at some point. After everything I've said about Komachi, it's really surprising she didn't get here sooner. But it's true. There's no negative aspect to her character, yet somehow I never ended up with her in my top 10. Why is that? I don't know. And when I say no negative aspect to her character, what I mean by that is I don't consider any of her vices and banes as a character as negatives. I think she is perfect the way she is. But yet she was never ever in my top 10. And I always wondered how that ended up being the case. And well, I guess nowadays things have slowly started to change. Maybe it's because I have picked up a pen and I intend to do things with that pen, with her as the subject. But not right now. Alright, and Suika, like I said earlier, Suika's only real appearance that she got was Touhou 19, and it didn't really do a lot for me. I still really like Suika, but there was nothing really new for Suika. Just a lot of, I still like Suika art, don't get me wrong, but like I feel like in Reimu and Yuma's case, Reimu always gets new stuff because she's Reimu, and Yuuma had a pretty big boost just from general stuff and 19 and whatnot. Suika not so much. So maybe, whenever Gensokyo Night Festival comes out, we'll kind of see how that goes. I'm excited for that game. I'm very excited for that game. Whenever that may happen. And finally, oh, hello, Alice. And there's Tenchi in 11th. Okay. Aya in 5th, not surprising. And Alice. I told you, man. I told you. I woke up a couple days ago and realized that Alice is perfect. Just like Komachi. And it's great. Isn't that nice? When sometimes we all just wake up and find that peak was in front of us the whole time. And we just had to open our eyes to the truth. Okay, let's do a quick review of the previous. So chat, remember what I said? Did you guess your 30 between 40? Because we're going to find out today. Tenchi. Remilia at 12th. Nazarin at 13th. Momiji, Yomu, Reisen, Clownpiece, Ron, Kogasa, Kwakama, Mistia, Yieko, Yamame, Kozusu, Sho, Flandre, Enoko. Pretty high. Oren, Luna. Top 30 to 40. Shinki, Dai, Moko in 32nd place. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Patchouli, Lily, Hina, Suako, Futo, Kokoro, Tei, and Aku. 30 to 40. Insane. Yuka at 41. Despite everything I said, I'm surprised Yuka ended up that low. But it's crazy, because it's like I had nothing but positives to say about Yuka, yet she ended up in 41st place. That's a lot of characters in this series, huh? Yumeimi, Byakuden, Banki, Kena, Yukari, On, Raiko, Snai, Chirbo, Meiling, Lunasa, Kyoko, Biten, Nitori, Sariel, Nue, Kutaka, Hikatia, Rikako, Star, Merlin, Narumi, Shibata, Murasa, Miko, Renosuke, Chen. Minariko, Wagasaki, Shion at 71. Kasen, Yashie, Kasen, Skoishi, Doremi, Saki, Kagero, Takane, Shizuha, Michael, Tokiko, Sakuya, Riggle, Ichiden, Oku, Daze, Junko, Rika, Lyrica, Genji, Momoyo, Yuka, Mayumi, Hatate, Eiki, Okina, Medicine, Parsi, Ringo, Elise, said it right, Kasume, Eternity, Seiden, Fortune Teller, Keiki, Chiuri, Megumu, Mima, Tsukasa, Iku, Kaguya, Unzan, Tojiko, Yoshika, Yatsuhashi, Yuki, Kongara, Kotohime, Yumeko, Lady White Rock. Full name: Eika, Kurumi, Benben, Renko, and Orange. And then 26. 126. Maribel, Ellie, Shimi, Kana, Kikuri, Great Catfish, Hisami, Gengetsu, Kaneko, Meira, Hisotensoku, Luis, Seija, Urami, Ellen, Zamu, Sara, Eren, Magan, Seiga, Mimi-chan, Mugetsu, Reisen, Mai, Chiari, Mioi, Rukoto, Sanyo, Sagume, Evil Eye Sigma, Nemuno, Misamaru, Satono, Shingyoku Male, Sumireko, Shingoku Female, Mai, Mamizo, Yorihime, Toyohime, and Mizuchi. Now, I'd just like to say Mizuchi's only at the bottom because I have literally no opinion of the character. So I just wanted to push her into the back so it doesn't look like I have any opinion of her. So the bottom is still Toyohime. But Mizuchi is just like, I don't know anything about her. Sunny Milk was at 30 in the last sorter. Damn. Times changed, man. Got milk? You got milk, brother? Because I do now. I got goat milk. I got Sunny Milk. I got Komat. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. I got milk curs. Come on. All kinds of milk. Oh, well, there you go, chat. That is streamers' list of characters. This is streamers' interest. So, a couple shuffles, some new iterations. I'm excited to see what this next year brings in terms of cool stuff. I hope you enjoyed. As usual, the first like hour and a half of this is like 10% of the bar. Because I ramble about fucking everything. And then I start picking characters as we start moving along. Anyway, it's now 1:05 a.m. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to die now. Because that silhouette is no longer a silhouette. What a shame. I hope you enjoyed. If I make it through this ordeal, I will see you in the new year. I might make a highlight of this. I might not. I'm not really sure. I have other things I want to do first and foremost, that's for sure. But again, the writing of what I'm currently working on comes first. Although I'll probably be going to bed shortly. And I'll be doing all that tonight. So yeah, there it is, chat. Take your screenshots, whatever, I don't care. We'll see how it stacks up next year. Depending on the work that we run into. But right here, peak, right here, don't expect this to change. Anyone who thinks it's gonna change is a fool.